Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 5 of season 6, the final season of Better Call Saul. Last episode we found out who's been tailing Kim and Jimmy, and it was one of Mike's crew, as they are trying to figure out and keep an eye on anybody that Lalo might reach out to, believing that Jimmy might be one of those people. Revealing himself to Kim after she kind of compromises two of his guys. He reveals himself and kind of gives her the lowdown that Lalo's alive. And yeah, it's that definitely shifted her perspective off of this Howard stuff, because that's kind of been her fixation these last few episodes, and we've seen a huge shift in her demeanor now that this has been revealed. So I'm very curious to see where this whole thing goes, especially now considering that it is just out in the wind that Jimmy was this cartel lawyer and got him off and all this stuff. And it's gotten him a lot of his typical clientele. We saw Spooge. We saw Wendy in the episode. And, you know, word's getting out, man. And he's getting more business from kind of the schlubby kind of people that we've seen him work with in the past. So, yeah, as that reputation's ramping up, Kim kind of keeps that to herself. And I'm very curious to see where this is all going to go, man. We got a lot of reveal to the inner workings of Gus and his routine and his home life. Well, home life, which was a great little reveal. And I'm excited to see where this thing goes, man. But we're going to go jump into this, guys. We're almost at 30K. So if you are watching this and you're not yet subscribed, if you're part of that 62% of people that are watching the channel, you have not hit that button yet, or maybe you're just tuning in for the very first time here today, I really hope if you enjoy this reaction or any of the other videos we post here on the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Maybe even leave a like at the end. But guys, if you want to see the full-length, unedited reaction to this, you can check those out in watch-along format over on our Patreon, or if become a member of the channel, gets you access to those as well. It's one of the ways you'll support us over here, help us expand and improve the videos that come to you here on the YouTubes. Along with the watch-alongs to this show, you get the same thing for all the other shows we cover, as well as exclusive movie reactions that are only over there, where you guys actually get to help choose what we add to that list every month. We also have monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while since you guys are going out of your way to support the channel. But of course, I know not everybody can do that, and a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, and help us with that YouTube algorithm. We are not the Slippin' Jimmy over here. I can't game the system without you guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this episode. Here we go. Is this like how they make those like encased like items where you can kind of get kind of like what they did with Tuco's grill for Hank? Looks like it. Buffing it out. That was an interesting opening. I don't think I've ever seen that process done before. The paranoia is hidden. Damn. I mean, I can't blame her. But if Jimmy wakes up first, there's gonna need to be an explanation.
I was hoping it was just me. The nuns back in Cicero would send me to hell for saying it, but thank God he's dead.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Okay.
You want some coffee?
So he thinks he's dead, but is still paranoid. She knows the truth and is getting rightfully paranoid. Oh, man. I mean, what would you guys do? Would you tell him? I think I would tell him. I think he probably should know. Or let him live on in blissful ignorance for now, hoping nothing comes of it. Somebody in the comments also made a very good, astute observation that I missed on this, because I mentioned that I don't think we've seen Gus wear the body armor before. Anytime we've seen him, like, de-dress. And they pointed out how he was noticeably uncomfortable and itchy about the strapped gun to his leg and the body armor and all this stuff. And You know, it's more than likely because this is a special situation with Lalo being, like, his whereabouts being unknown. So it's more of a preparation and safety measure, which means they solved this situation probably before Breaking Bad then. And just like with Nacho, Lalo's fate is just in the wind and unknown to him. Man.
Sorry, Mr. Fring.
Everybody is so paranoid in this episode so far. Like, he couldn't even focus on that or taking that order. And Lalo is literally like looming over everybody's heads right now.
Is relevant to the claims at issue. Now this brings us to another key term.
My son thinks I should get my own lawyer.
You have every right to pursue independent legal representation.
Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to be with you today. For those of you who don't know me yet, I'm your lead attorney, Howard Hamlin. We're pushing to get an extra 30% on top of the penalty. Not because we're greedy, no. Because it's what you deserve. Is it worth it? I think it is. Because this isn't just about money. It's about people. I want to live in a world where people can trust each other. And I bet you do too.
I wonder if that'll dissuade any of his suspicions or not. Man, I do kind of feel bad for Howard. You know, everything he's kind of like done and been through and everything has just kind of been because he's just been sidelined and pushing the agendas of Chuck.
Howard, I need a minute.
Even though he just kind of
I threw a
represents.
woman out of my car
Oh,
in the middle of the street.
we're having this talk.
Zip. I just drive right past it. Who were you meeting with?
Not sure why that's germane, but Kim Wexler. She came to me for career advice.
He's putting it together, yeah.
You can start today, Howard.
Oh, I will. I do have a problem. Just not the problem you think. I have a Jimmy McGill problem.
Jimmy
You'll
McGill.
have to excuse me.
Howard!
Oh, damn, man. Like, I get why they're going after him, but at the same time, he doesn't deserve it, really. Oh, great. How many people are backed up at Saul's now? You know, I bet it's this sort of clientele and whatever that wears her down into, like, the no shit-taking character we met in Breaking Bad.
What happened to the old folks? Elder law.
Here at SAUL Goodman & Associates, we welcome all ages, all creeds, all stripes.
Thanks for meeting me.
Of course.
I wanted to apologize.
That's such a good shot.
What you're doing to help the little guy. It's incredible.
I'm just getting started.
I really admire you, Kim.
Aw.
You make me feel better about the law.
Remind me again why I'm making a house call? Sounds like money. Okay. Great. Great work.
This is concerning. Please don't be Lalo. Oh, no. Okay. Okay.
Mr. Ward, I presume.
Fight me, Jimmy.
I'm tired of this. Aren't you? It's exhausting. Let's punch it out. I have the gear. I rented the ring. It's just you and me. And Mackie to ref.
Oh, God. This is happening. Watch out, man. He did nobody. He's got some fight in him.
Tap gloves.
Oh, this POV. Give it to him, Howard. I did not see this coming. Ooh. Jeez, dude.
You've mistaken my kindness for weakness. I'd like to think that tonight made a difference.
Damn. That was unexpected.
So, we're on?
Yes.
Anything in particular you want me to look for?
Oh, no.
I need to know everything he does and everyone he talks to.
Oh, no. Shit. What this... If he's tailing Jimmy while Mike's tailing Jimmy and Mike notices a tail on Jimmy... Oh, this is gonna get Howard roped into all this shit, dude. This is gonna put Howard in someone's crosshairs, I'm sure. I mean, him and Kim, they're not in the picture. Present day. Doesn't leave a lot of options.
I got court first thing in the morning. I can't show up looking like Leon Spinks.
Why not? I'm Saul Goodman. Pow! I fight for you.
I'll fight for you, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of their little motto for each other, too. Nice. Every episode, they're like, where can we put a camera? Oh, wow.
You good?
Yep, all quiet.
You know, part of the reason we set it up this way is so you can get some rest. It's a waiting game. Wherever he is now, sooner or later, he's going to end up right here.
Tell your man that we are going out.
What? What? We're at the laundromat. Looks like.
The other end of the tunnel is plugged with 420 cubic yards of dirt. Top with a cement pad. No one's coming in that way.
Man, when are we going to pick up with Lalo? I really, really want to know what he's up to, what he's been doing this whole time. Like where he went after we last saw him. Since Hector and the twins already found Nacho, and that's what everybody else was assuming he was going to go do himself as well. But he's just been MIA, looking for proof of Gus's involvement. You know, he took his ankle gun off and put it under the tread. What's his angle?
Ein Martini, bitte.
Vodka or gin?
Give me whatever you like.
You American?
I guess you could spot us a mile away.
What the fuck?
Thank you.
Is he gonna get a rap on the construction that was being done by all the Germans and the filtration system? I forget the name of the
This close.
Madrigal?
I'm Ben.
Ben, hello, I'm Margareta.
I knew his work was dangerous, but never imagined such a thing.
That is terrible.
That's the construction guy that Mike got close to, wasn't it?
cave in.
His wife. Yes. Shit.
The structure collapsed.
So your husband was a hero.
Oh, God.
He will never accept that. My Werner was too humble.
What were they building there?
My husband didn't talk much about his work. It was very secretive. You'd think they'd want to pay respect. They sent flowers, keepsakes, and so on. But not one of them showed his face.
Man, he's barking up like a tree I didn't even think of. But will this bear fruit? How did he figure out about this, though?
Here we are, my little cave.
It's nice. So quiet.
When do you fly home?
Tomorrow.
Well, in another life.
He's just trying to find out where she lives, wait for her to go to work, and going to break in and see if he can find anything. Just don't hurt her.
Buenos días, Osito. ¿Tú eres el jefe que está cuidando la casa?
Don't hurt the dog. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Was machst du dir da heute Sorgen? Ich habe mein Handy vergessen, das ist alles.
No, just get your phone. Just get your phone and leave. Oh, okay. He's gone. Was that a clue? I don't know what that points to. I mean, it just could be another lead. Who sent that to him? I don't know. I wish I could remember more German, but I just don't. Guys, if you can elaborate on that whole reveal there at the end, I would appreciate that. We know somebody crafted that and made that for him, and I guess it was from his previous job where he was working at, so whoever crafted it and sent that and framed it, following that trail might figure out who actually hired him. That's my guess, but yeah. Man, things escalating with Howard finding out Jimmy's been messing with him. Even though he doesn't have any hard evidence, it just smells of Jimmy. And Jimmy didn't even, like, properly defend himself in that situation, whether it be denying it or physically in the ring, got himself rocked by Howard, man. And I think this episode at the same time as, you know, with his colleague coming out and calling him out for everything he's witnessed Howard do, it did a nice way of framing that as well and reminding us, you know, kind of where Howard's heart can be. You know, when he goes up there, you know, takes over the speech, starts talking to, and gives that beautiful presentation to those folks waiting on the sandpiper thing to come to a close. I think that just kind of was a great presentation of Howard at his core, really. Sure, he represents a lot of these things that Jimmy and Kim have come to resent over time, but I can't necessarily blame Howard for a lot of it. A lot of it was Chuck, and a lot of it was probably even his father. But he's become kind of this martyr, in a sense, for Jimmy and Kim to, like, become this avatar of all the things that they think is wrong with the law, as well as some own personal gain behind it all, some personal satisfaction behind it all. But I don't know. I feel bad for Howard now, but he's also got a tail on Jimmy, his own tail. We know Mike, after last episode, has people following Jimmy and following Kim. Now there's a second PI following Jimmy. That's going to come up on somebody's radar. It's almost got to. And what's going to happen there? How's that going to involve and rope in Howard? The performances in this episode were just across the board really good. Again, Jimmy still kind of feels compelled to look over his shoulder, even though to him and his reality, Lalo is still dead, but he still feels that looming presence. Kim knows the truth and hasn't brought him in on it, and she's starting to have this paranoia leech over her as well. Everybody we followed in this episode in some way is suffering from paranoia and seeing it creep in. The walls close in, the claustrophobia close in, the impatience close in, especially on Gus, who can't even get sleep, who's falling apart at his job because he's just constantly looking over his shoulder, eyeing in the background, not being able to pay attention to doing his job, things he's normally very keen on, and managing everything to the point where it was also represented in his staff when they collided with dropping all those trays in the middle of a lunch rush. Just great little moments like that. And the cinematography, the tone, the pacing of this episode was just on point. Though I'm not exactly sure what Gus's compulsion was to go to the lab they're building, other than to remind us that, you know, they still are in the middle of constructing it and finishing construction on it, and that's tied into what Lalo is investigating. But he went down there, he fiddled with the cable, and it looked like to me there was some light source coming from somewhere unnatural to down there. Obviously, it's a man-made structure, but it looked like there was like a light source coming from some angle that wasn't coming from one of the standing lights that they had down there. But he did this adjustment thing with that power cable. Not sure what that exactly that's about. And then he took his ankle gun and placed it and hid it underneath that bulldozer. So like, what? I'm not sure what the game is there, unless he's planning on luring Lalo here. I don't know. I was so worried for that dude's wife, though. She was so sweet. So was the guy, but he got impatient. He got rash in what he got himself wrapped up in. It sucks, man. And like how close he and Mike got, how much he talked about his wife and all that. And then we got to see her here. I was so worried Lalo was going to do something, especially with the way he can just snake and charm people, man. He's such a charismatic dude, like both here and a Hawkeye, man. He's just like so good at it. So suave. He's just got that swagger about him, man. I thought the dog was going to get her killed, though. Glad he just kind of scuffled out the window, at least. We'll see. We'll see. Things are bubbling over. We got the mid-season finale in just 2 episodes. So, because we only have 2 more episodes, and then the show's going on break until, I think, June or July. Can't remember which. When the final run of the episodes come out. So episode 7 will wrap up, and I'm sure we'll have some sort of mid-season cliffhanger or some shit. So it's bubbling over to it, man. I don't know what it would be, though, because we got a lot to kind of keep going. Guys, what do you think of the episode? I don't really know what to say, so I'm going to pass it off to you guys. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. You can join our Discord. We can talk about it there as well. Links to that and all my socials down below. As always, hope to see you there. If you want to see the full-length reaction, remember that's on Patreon, or become a member of the channel. Gets you access as well. And speaking of, before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, and Melita. Thank you guys, as always, for your continued support. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Better Call Saul. Take care, everybody.